A state-of-the-art gym popping up in a new suburb should be a good thing for the neighbourhood. But retailers and residents next to this one have had a gutful.
I would say it's just appalling.
Well, it certainly made parking in the area more difficult.
People are angry. It just creates a bit of a clash with everyone.
As the sun rises over Melbourne, customers of the Derrimut gym begin their workout, but it's outside amongst the parked cars where things are really starting to bulk up, with barely an empty space in sight. Derrimut's banner says believe in yourself, but on this morning there doesn't seem to be much belief in parking regulations, as no standing signs are ignored and muscle-bound motorists squat in parking spaces that don't belong to the gym. Neighbouring business owners have had enough, and they've got this message for the fitness fans next door.
Please exercise some common sense.
At Ross Fraser's Snow Gum shop, you'll find tents and adventure wear. Snow Gum sits about 50 metres from the gym, and Ross isn't impressed with the way cars are camping outside.
The customers aren't happy, the retail traders aren't happy, the residents aren't happy. I don't understand how it happens.
The gym lies in an industrial one zone, which isn't supposed to have busy commercial operations. And as parking spills over, the super-powered traffic flow leaves little room for Ross's customers.
A business like that just should not be in a zone like this. It's just totally inappropriate. I don't understand how council could have ever approved an application for that.
Derrimut 24/7 was founded by colourful entrepreneur Nick Solimus. The company made headlines in 2013 when Arnold Schwarzenegger visited one of its sites, and again when Mr Solimus survived a shooting 2 years later. The new site in the Melbourne suburb of Oakleigh received a permit from the local council in 2022 and opened last year on the basis it stuck to a patron limit of 180 people. But after complaints, a council investigator attended and found 440 people inside, more than double the limit.
They were constantly breaching the numbers. They were constantly going over 180 and council were fining them, but that didn't stop the gym. They really didn't care.
Sally Smith's Australian lighting store trades next to Snow Gum. In addition to the parking problems, Sally says the gym junkies are leaving their junk lying around.
The amount of rubbish, like it's increased bifold. It's huge. It's just everywhere. Like it's all down the streets, all down the residential streets. It's coffee cups and shakes and all those sorts of things.
We did spot the odd discarded power potion as Sally made this appeal to the muscled up men and women of the gym.
You can pick up your weight. Why can't you pick up your litter?
Part of the dispute is over whether the gym's planning application was properly advertised. Monash Council says signs were up for 13 business days just before Christmas 2022, but Ross rejects that.
That just did not happen, so that's false. And in that, well, the first we knew about it was when it opened, and it just was like a hailstorm of cars.
The childcare centre next to the gym has been hit the hardest. Operators forced to protect their parking space with special signage and spray-painted warnings.
The whole thing's a mess. To me, the planning processes in many councils is just stuffed.
We approached Mr Solimus for interview but didn't hear back. Meanwhile, traders hope that the council and the gym can work out a solution.